gonna do the Midwives Brew. I got everything we need back here. Took me 3 different stores to find the right kind of tea and 2 different stores to find almond butter. Really hope I don't have an allergic reaction to almond butter.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my last video was of our zoo trip. So hope you guys liked that one. It's really short, so I decided I needed to post another video this week. I know I haven't posted very many videos. Mom life has kind of consumed me. But I'm back, don't worry. You guys are gonna get at least 2 videos a week. Starting now, I promise. So I want to talk about the Midwives Brew today. There's not much traffic about it on YouTube, and it's something that I was really hoping to find more videos about whenever I was pregnant and trying to self-induce. Whenever I was 39 weeks, my doctor was going out of town and he wanted to induce me if I didn't go into labor after that weekend. So I had already been trying everything to induce labor. The yoga ball, the stairs, walking, like everything. I had drank like this, it was like a mother's milk tea for a 3rd trimester. I'd already been drinking that for so long, so I was running out of options. The doctor wanted to do a membrane sweep the following week, that Monday if I didn't go into labor. So I found the Midwives Brew. By luck, I swear. I remember watching this woman, her name was Jasmine or Jazzy or something, so I really thought it was a sign. So today I want to do my tell-all of the Midwives Brew. I really don't want to get into my labor and delivery story because I want to save that for another video. So this is just going to be about the Midwives Brew. But first things first, look at my shirt. It's one of my absolute favorite shirts. I can't adult today. Literally, if you know me, that is me. Okay, so first things first, the ingredients you're gonna need. You are going to need almond butter, castor oil, lemon verbena tea, and apricot juice. And I was pretty worried about this brew for 2 reasons. First, I'm allergic to almonds. Second, castor oil has proven to make your baby poop inside of your cervix or when they're inside the sac. And so I'll tell you the recipe right now. You can also Google it, but you need to do 2 tablespoons of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of castor oil, 250 milliliters of lemon verbena tea, and 300 milliliters of apricot juice. Well, I only did 1 tablespoon of castor oil because I was worried, you know, and I was pretty small. Like, I only weighed like 140 pounds pregnant, you know, so I decided to not do. I did half of it, maybe like a tablespoon and a half. I don't know. It wasn't. This was almost 9 months ago, so it wasn't that much, and it still worked for me. You know, after an hour, I started feeling contractions. I was at my dad's house because I needed a blender, and put it over ice. And I will add the clip of me drinking it. And I think I have a clip of me putting it all together. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to look back, and I should have looked before I started this video. Oh, butterfly just flew past my window. If you guys hear my son sound like he's rollerblading through the kitchen, he's just in his rover. That's what we call it. It's his little monster thing. But so I started having contractions literally almost an hour to the dot of me finishing the brew, and it kind of tasted like earthy, if that makes any sense, like nutty, and I guess the almond butter really stands out, but you just have to chug it. You're gonna get a brain freeze, you're gonna kind of nasty, but not nasty. Like, I don't know, it wasn't that bad, but I couldn't even smell it. Like, I don't know. And I guess like the castor oil makes it really oily. I mean, it's an oil. So, anyways, I drank the brew, and an hour later started having mild contractions. It was about 9 o'clock when I was heading home, and I didn't say anything to my husband, but I knew I was having contractions. So we went home, I got on the yoga ball, and I started just bouncing. And let's say I had my son at 5 in the morning. I went to the hospital around midnight, and they sent me home around 1:30, telling me I wasn't in labor. So I had assumed the brew had just made me have contractions, but were false contractions. So I really didn't think it was anything. Fast forward to 3 in the morning. I had to go back to the hospital because I felt like I was about to poop all over the place, and that is the pressure you need to have the baby. So I think it was really scary because it really worked. Like, let's see, I think I drank the brew at about 6, so in 12 hours I had the baby. So I wanted to do it in the afternoon, that way I could go to sleep and wake up and have the baby. But I guess my anticipation was so high, and like I was so ready to meet my baby that I stayed up all night, I don't think I went to sleep until like 8 the next day. So I had been up for over 24 hours. It was insane. I remember just like holding my son and falling asleep with him, like holding him, and I eventually, they told me to call them, and they would come and get him, and give him a bath, because I wanted to have skin to skin while he was still dirty, I guess, still bloody. And so I held him, and I was falling asleep and still didn't want to give him up, you see all those movies about switched at birth and stuff. Well, not those movies, but switched at birth. And I just read something about in Georgia or Florida, this nurse accidentally gave the mother the wrong baby, that I was so scared that was gonna happen to me. So I just held on. But I think we were the only people in the hospital. There was one more lady. We had the same doctor. Her baby was 10 pounds, and my son was only 5.5 pounds. So, and she had a girl and I had a boy, so there was no way you can confuse them at all. And maybe this brew is why I was only in active labor for 4 hours. It was just, next thing I know, boom, it's time to go. But once I had that feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm about to poop everywhere, I knew the baby was coming. I knew the baby was gonna come. And now my baby boy is here. Yeah. He is refusing to take a nap right now, so I'm letting him run around and wear himself out. Well, I guess I'm gonna cut to the brew clips now, so see you in a second.
Okay, I put it all together, blended it up. I got this left. Doesn't taste too bad. Tastes like nutty carrots almost. I don't know. I have 25 minutes left to finish it, so we'll see.